Hi everyone, I'm Hanifah Najla Mutia, and today I'd like to share one of my most memorable experiences, which was my trip to Bali. It happened on December 18, 2022. I went there with my family and some of my mother's friends. We went there by bus, and the trip took around 3 days in total. During the journey to Bali, we mostly passed through the toll road, so we didn't make many stops. Even though the trip was quite long, it was very enjoyable because I spent it with my family and saw many beautiful sceneries along the way. When we finally arrived in Bali, our first destination was Bedugul. It was such a beautiful and peaceful place. There, we visited Ulun Danu Beratan Temple, which is located on lake. The scenery was stunning because the temple seems to float on the water. Coincidentally, there was a special traditional ceremony being held that only happens once every 23 years. In that ceremony, people were performing rituals, including the offering of a pig in the lake. It was a unique cultural experience that I had never seen before. After that, we went to several famous places, including Pandawa Beach. The water there was crystal clear, and along the cliffs stood large statues that make the beach look majestic. I really liked it because it was clean, calm, and not too crowded. Then, we went to Kuta Beach, which was full of tourists, especially foreigners who were surfing. Even though it was lively, I still preferred Pandawa because of its natural beauty and peaceful atmosphere. We also visited Panglipuran village, one of the most cleanest and most traditional village in Bali. Every big family lives close together on the same lake, surrounded by one shared wall. And at the wall, there was a small paper showing the name of the head of the family and the number of the people who living there. It shows how strong their family bond and togetherness were. One of the most impressive places we visited was Tanah Lot. In there, there's a temple built on a small island near the sea, and to reach it, we had to go by a small boat because it is surrounded by water. The view there was incredible, especially when the waves hit the rocks around the temple. The atmosphere felt a bit mystical because there were many sacred temples and offerings around the area. Tanah Lot was one of the most beautiful yet spiritual places I had ever visited in my life. During our stay in Bali, we had a little difficulty finding halal food because many dishes included pork, so we had to look around more carefully. However, it didn't stop us from enjoying every moment. After spending around 4 days in Bali, we continued our journey to other cities like Malang, Borobudur Temple, Yogyakarta, Solo Grand Mosque, and Bandung before finally going home to Lampung. As the trip came to the end, I realized how special this experience was for me. Visiting Bali not only allowed me to see beautiful places like Bedugul, Pandawa Beach, and Tanah Lot, but also helped me learn more about Balinese culture and tradition. Spending time with my family made the journey even more meaningful and unforgettable. It was truly one of the best trips I have ever had, and I hope someday I can return to Bali to create more wonderful memories there. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and see you next time!